Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video from Ascended Gods. In today's video I'm going to make a quick video of what I've been doing the past weeks. It's been a really busy week actually with my company, and on the side we still had to do the game, of course. So I focused on the most boring parts that still had to be done. And it had become a massive blueprint, as you can see over here. It's just enormous. This is just one of the small details that a game needs eventually. What is this, you might ask? Like, when you get a rare drop in our game, or in my game, let's say, you're gonna be noticed with a rare loot drop notification, of course. Like, you still need to have a rare drop notification, like, oh, you got this special ring, or you got this piece of armor, or you got this ring, whatever is a rare item in the game. So we also have this for the normal items, the tokens, stuff like that, but the ones for the rare armor were still had to be done. So that's one of the things we've added this week, and it was a lot of work. Like, you had to make all the values, check if you had a drop, stuff like that. It's not simple, nowhere to be found on internet how to do it, so I had to make it all myself. So this is finally finished, and of course there will also be another update about when I finish the drop tables for every NPC in the game. But basically I need to finish this before I can add in all the new NPCs to the game, because otherwise I will have to do it all over again for each NPC. So it all has to be set up before I can start adding all the NPCs and stuff like that. That you will be killing in the game, in raids, in the normal zones, in donation zones, whatever is going to be in the game. So basically this had to be finished before I could continue. So next up, I have made a big change, and for that I will have to load up the game. Okay, so first of all, before we show you guys the actual changes on the combat system, we're going to be showing you how easy it is to open mystery boxes and stuff like that. So basically, as I said before, you can just press 1, 2, or 3 to get your mystery boxes spinning. So for example, if you go to the second soul box and you press 2 and you press 2 again, you will instantly spin the mystery box as well. So based on that, you will be able to get yourself some resources, some souls, some experience, some crystals, and boss keys at the same time with just a click of a button. So that is basically how it looks like now. And I did have to change all the drop tables and stuff so that it is a little bit balanced, because before that it was totally unbalanced. I think still the keys are a little bit off on the amount you're getting, but that will be fixed as well in the future. So as you can see, you have like 3 categories: uncommon, rare, epic. And for example, I got a rare amount, so that is 5 jungle keys. Let's say you only have an uncommon one, that's going to be like 1 to 3, and if you have like an epic one, it's going to be like 5 until 7 keys, something like that. So basically one of the most overpowered one that I think at this moment is the XP box, especially when you're a new player like me in the game. So you will get XP for doing like nothing. But if you want to go really crazy and rush everything at the same time, you can actually spin all of them at the same time, and they would all work at the same time as well. So they will all give you the loot, and they will just continue on going. So it can get really chaotic if you really want that, you know. So let's get us a little bit of a better weapon than this one over here. Let's get it level 10 maybe. We're not going to make that with level 6. So I'm going to continue spinning some mystery boxes just now, get myself to level 10, make a level 2 weapon, and then I will show you guys the new content, let's say. well. So basically we've added a few mechanics, where one of them is we remade the under combat system, let's say. So when you fall out of combat, you will start healing again, because during fights you were able to heal your character with no reason, because you were in a fight. So it doesn't make sense that you can heal while in combat. So that's one of the first changes, but there's like 3 different options we can do with that later on. Get you some potions to get healed up, some spells to get healed up, maybe perhaps with a weapon special attack or something to get healed up, or just the way it was before, made so that when you get out of combat for a certain amount of seconds, I think I basically put this on 30 seconds now, you'll be able to heal up again. So it will automatically regenerate your health, or you need to go to a specific location to get healed up again, let's say. That's one of the 3 things I'm considering, and I might put something in Discord, like a vote poll, the way people like how you would heal yourself back up again. But imagine if you're in a raid that you can't heal up again if you need to go to your home area, for example. So keep that in mind when you're deciding in the Discord poll on which healing system we're going to introduce, or we might make a hybrid out of all 3 of them. That's also totally possible. Next up, what we've added is a blocking system, a critical hit system, and on top of that, your character being knocked back when he's actually hit. Of course, it's not going to be like all the time. So let's say you have a 33% chance of your character doing the you got hit animation, and then you can't hit back at that certain moment, because as of now it was looking like your character was able to hit back even when it was hit. So I thought it had something cool, because in theory you're a little bit of a god, but keep that in mind. But on top of that, I think it wasn't so good to have no recoil when being hit. So yeah, I'm trying to find a balance in between of them, and I think we might refine it in the future as well. So additionally to that, you will see your hits now on the characters. So if your weapon, for example, has a 25 damage max hit, it's also going to roll between 1 and 25. So it's really theoretically possible that you're totally gonna miss your opponent, because they will actually block the hit, or you just hit like 1 or 2 on your enemy, and yeah, you didn't do the full damage potential of your weapon. So the bigger your weapon will be, the higher you will be able to hit, but you won't hit it like always, like I did before. If your weapon had 25 damage, you would always hit 25 damage. So that is one of the biggest differences. And on top of that, one of the biggest differences we have in the fighting system with your weapon is that you have to aim directly at your opponent now to hit your opponent. Because before that, even if you turned around 360 degrees, you were able to hit your enemy, and it totally didn't make sense. It was a good observation from one of the beta testers that you could just do a 360, it didn't matter where you hit the enemy, but you were always able to hit it. So I will keep you guys posted on a little bit more features that are coming. I already said something in the Discord about challenges, because I did feel like when I resetted the account for like a full entire reset and starting to get into the game, it was pretty hard to get started at first. It was really a little bit too difficult to get resources if you don't know where to actually get them. So that is going to be one of the next ones. It's more going to be some sort of achievement slash you will get a reward if you get the achievement style thing, but you kind of get the idea, and in the next video that will all probably be explained very well when I show it to you. So hope you all enjoyed this update about Ascended Gods, and see you guys in the next one.